video. My name is Tarjanae Ayala. If you have not seen any of my videos, nice to meet you. If you have seen some of my videos and you're back, obviously you've seen some you like some you heard, so thank you for coming back. Today we're gonna do a little something, like, you know, just me doing like a little bit of my morning routine, a little bit of afternoon stuff. I don't have nothing crazy planned today, but just different things throughout the day. It's not gonna be anything extraordinary crazy like my cruise vlog. Like, y'all see my cruise vlog, and if you haven't, go watch and my other videos, but definitely tune in. We're just gonna be chilling, talking. Come with me during my day. I love y'all, y'all love me, so why wouldn't you stick around? Make sure that you follow me on all of my other social medias. My Instagram is my first name, Tarjanae, at TARJANAEE. Even though my original name doesn't have another E, I just added another E so that way I can get the Instagram tag. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe from this video. All right, y'all, into the morning routine.
You called up your girlfriends and your girl in that little bitty range. I heard that she say she rule the nation. I can tell.
Get no coochie out the queen, put some Lulu on his butt. I'ma make it pay, I might just put it in his face. Well, bitch, you burnt out.
Literally the only sunscreen that I use. This is called the Black Girl Sunscreen. Literally, it's called Black Girl Sunscreen. It has 30 SPF. When I tell you, I've been using this sunscreen probably since 2020, I think, or so, whenever I first found it on social media. This stuff, I love it because any other sunscreen, I feel like it's either makes my skin really oily, it still keeps my skin really dry, or it's like the black girl, like a darker skin black girl, it'll create a white cast. Like other sunscreens literally just leave that like white ashy look on my face, and I'm just like, nah, I'm not going for it. I'm not in it. Like, I'm not going for it. No ma'am. So yeah, Black Girl Sunscreen is the truth when it comes to being a person of color. So yeah, you heard it here first. I'm
trying to fuck it right now. Yeah, we in money.
Y'all see that glow?
We can't even outdress my little boo-boo. And a boo-boo, I go cuckoo. I do ratchet more than you.
Can't get copyrighted, so whenever I post this part of the video, trust and believe, I'm going to be chopping it up because I'm not fin to get copyrighted. I'm gonna do my lashes. I feel like that'll be a cute little part of the video, so yeah. So these are my two different lashes, my lash clusters. This is the first one I got from Amazon. This is the Vava lash, and then this one I got it from Shein. Honestly, does it even have a name? Yeah, so this is the ones that I just got from Shein. Honestly, these lashes look better. So next order of business. Ooh, I'm gonna cover my edges until I do them later, because yeah, don't play with me. It's crazy because I don't even think I can apply my lashes while looking this way. I think I'm gonna have to look this way. So I'm thinking, honestly, we could probably go for the 80. I'm scared. But yeah, I think that I'm gonna stick with do the darkest one, which I've never done the darkest one. And I think I'm gonna go 16, 16, 14, 14, 14, and then 12, 12. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. But TA Squad got me, and if I look crazy, y'all better let me know. And I'll never do it again. Period.
Do not test me, yeah. Quick flood drip, go woo on a bought my purple ticket, got some brain on it. We used to wait like she a well. We get added, then we gon' pray with the plastic structures. One to the drill, bust the AP.
That's dark, my lovelies. That's dark. Yeah, that's dark. I'm scared. It's crazy, y'all, because I literally have a video where it's my moving out vlog, moving into my new apartment, my very first apartment vlog, and I never freaking posted it. That's crazy of me. Never posted on YouTube. Honestly, I might post it, even though I did it back in January, so that's so long ago because we're now in June, but like, sorry.
I saw you walking down the holding me. See, I tried to hesitate. Give no fucks, not for me, baby. Hold up.
I think this is Tory Lanez.
No fucks.
Two more fans, almost done.
Still so high. This way, who could this be?
First time. Ooh, what's bad is I know.
Me and Timberland, we got
You like this every time. Me, I'm gonna today that I met you, today I thought forever is every time.
My requiem of a dream. Cropping t-shirt, show a midriff, got black lipstick, eyebrow. Hey boogie, in order for my dreams. Yeah, I'm a wreck, a dream. Oh, ain't wanna let you go.
Can y'all really feel me? East Coast, East Coast, feel me? West Coast, feel me? Can you feel this?
You are my prayer.
The Chobani flip cup. I actually haven't tried this one. This is the strawberry cheesecake one, so we're gonna see how it is. But me, I cannot eat yogurt without having some type of granola or something in it, so I'm also gonna add some of this. The honey bunches of oats because I need some oats in this. I'm not gonna get like it. I'm eating anything and it has some type of like soft mushy texture. I just can't do it. Like oatmeal, I don't like it. Sweet potato, I can only eat it with like graham cracker. Like if it's something like grits, I can do grits, but that's because grits has a gritty texture. It's not just completely too smooth. So like when it comes to yogurt, I can't do Jello. I don't like Jello. When it comes to yogurt, I have to put something in it that gives that a crunch or something, and yeah. Ew. Why does it taste like that? Okay y'all, so I've already recorded a bit of this intro so far, but I noticed that the top of my head was cut off.
Her arms were cut off. Her legs were cut off. Her ears were cut off. Her tongue was cut off. Her nose was cut off.
Hard when you don't have somebody off to the side of you telling you like, hey, you're in frame, you're good to go with recording or not. I graduated high school 2020, which as you all know, that was the COVID year, so you know, didn't really have the traditional graduation, didn't have a prom, didn't have grad bash, all that good stuff. But in the day, you move on, life happens, whatever. I currently have a boyfriend of 2 years. I've actually known him since we were in elementary school. He was my crush in elementary school. Then when we got to middle school, I was actually his crush, and he used to tell everybody, Tarjanae's gonna be my girlfriend. Tarjanae's my girlfriend. Don't talk to Tarjanae, that's my girlfriend. And I would always be like, chill, chill, we're just friends. Chill, we're friends. Even though low-key I liked him, but at the time I had a friend group of girls that he was also cool. Like we were all cool. And they was always telling me like, no, y'all shouldn't date because that's gonna mess up the friendship if y'all break up. That's gonna mess up the group. So then that's what they told me, and I was like, you know what, y'all are right. I don't want to be the one to like mess up the group or whatever if me and him do date and we break up. So we ended up dating for like a week, and then I told them, and they were like, no, don't do it. And I was like, you know what, you're right. You're right, I won't do it. So I broke up with him after a week. High school came around. Obviously we were good friends, we would talk, but then at that point he was just like, you know, I'm gonna stop. I think he felt like a stalker or something, like still trying to like push onto being my boyfriend and telling me he liked me. But he was such a sweetheart. Like it was never creepy. He would just always be very like, you're gonna be my girlfriend. You are gonna be my girlfriend. Like you're going to be my wife one day. And then after high school, he just kept on looking at my posts. You know, he kept looking at my stories, kept liking my stories. Y'all know how that go. He was trying to make himself known. He was trying to be looked at, and I was showing up looking, because then I started liking his stories again. And then yeah, that was when he hit me up one night. It was actually October 9th, 2022, I believe. Yeah, 2022, October 9th. Because that was the day of one of my old friends' birthdays. It was actually her birthday, and then she was the main one hyping it up in my head, like, that's your man, he's liking your stuff, that's your man, go get your man, girl. And I was like, stop, you don't even like me like that, we haven't talked in so long. And she was like, go get your man, girl, go get your man, girl. So it was just like, okay, cool, let's see how this goes. He posted something like a whole time, I don't know, it was some post that he reposted on his story about like, whole time, you know, you're missing out on something great with me or something. It was some type of like joke post, something funny, some sarcastic post. And then I ended up liking the story. So then he immediately DM'd me and put the eyes emoji. So I replied back to him with eyes emoji, because it was like, boy, don't hit me up with the eyes emoji. Then he immediately was like, can I have your phone number please? And then put a smiley face. So then I immediately just gave him the phone number, and then yeah, we started texting. And then when I tell y'all from there, the rest is freaking history. Like, this isn't supposed to be about my relationship, but honestly, we could do a video like that. Like, I feel like this would be really cute. Just kind of like setting up right here, doing like a girl talk, sit down video. Like, I don't know. I feel like that would be really cute. I would love that. Wait. We should do that. That would be really freaking cute. Just make this like a whole series, like sit down girl talk. Aww. We're so cute, guys. We're so cute. Look at us. Aww. I romanticize everything. Especially like with my friend Devaney. That's my girl. I love her down. Aww. Me and her just now became really close as friends, and it is the most amazing thing. When I tell y'all I prayed for this kind of friendship, it's literally like having myself as a friend, which I've never really gotten a chance to experience, because I was always that friend that put in more, gave more. So to have somebody be like the embodiment of like how I am as a friend and be just as compassionate, just as loving, just as open and everything, it's just amazing. I would love to talk about that. Like, just have this little series. Like, one part of the series we talk about friendships, the next part of the series we talk about love. Like, we should do that. Should I record myself working out? That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I don't know if I should do that. Like, y'all know, y'all ever was those type of kids where y'all would be working out in your room in secret, and if somebody like opened the door, you like hurry it up and drop to the floor and look at them, and they're like, what were you doing? Like, they're thinking you were doing something crazy or wild or something, and the whole time you were literally just trying to like work out to some random TikTok video or some random video on YouTube or some junk. And they're doing burpees in your room, wondering why somebody's walking, and of course somebody's walking in, you in here making all this dang on noise, and you think somebody's not gonna walk in and check on you. So for now, during the summer, you know, I told myself I'm gonna take my content very seriously. Definitely gonna try and get up and record. The only thing is, I can record, no issue. Recording's not the problem, it's the editing. And me, I put a lot of effort into my editing, so that's where I really be like trying my best to really lock in. So yeah, I also want to lock in with working out, getting back healthy and everything. I'm not saying I'm very, very unhealthy or anything, but I definitely feel like I could be healthier. Like, you know, we can always make improvements on ourselves. We can always do better than we're doing. What else? I'm also a nail tech. I'm a licensed nail technician. I've been doing that for 2 years, which I absolutely love. That's my whole thing. I'm literally like, people know I'm the nail tech. I have some clients, of course, throughout the summer, but it's nothing like booked and busy, like, because, you know, I feel like summer is a really slow time. So it's nothing booked and busy, but at the end of the day, I'm blessed for every client that I can get. I'm blessed that people are even able to come to me with the fact that everything's so expensive. So getting your nails done, getting your lashes done, getting your hair done, all of that stuff is a luxury. Like, we have to cut corners where we can. So sometimes I'm one of those corners that people had to cut, and they just do, you know, their nails at home, or they just go without getting their nails done. And I completely understand that. There's nothing wrong with that. Or even just new clientele, you know? I'm always up for that. This apartment that I am is actually new. So like I said earlier in the video, I have an entire apartment vlog, moving out for the very first time at 22, and now I'm now 23 because my birthday was last month, but moving out for the first time and everything. So me and my boyfriend now live together, which has actually been a very good experience in itself. Of course, we have to navigate living together, so there's times when we might not completely agree on certain things, or we still need to learn each other. Like, living with someone is very different than versus just like having a sleepover every now and then with your boyfriend and then going back home to your own lives. Like, now y'all are like in each other's space 24/7, so it's really important that, you know, I still give him his space, he still gives me my space, but yet we still have time where we're together. Like, finding that balance between life and growing as an individual versus growing as a couple. Like, you know, we're just still working on that, and it's still amazing. We have our dog Xena, my baby. She's actually back there taking a nap. Literally, like, if I was to turn the camera an inch, y'all be able to see her laying down in the back. She's such a guard dog. I really need to build my desk so that way I can try and record my Sims video like I was planning on doing. That's the one thing about my page where I feel like I probably will struggle to grow with, is that I don't plan on making just one certain type of content. My page, I don't want to just do one type of video. So far, I've done like regular vlogging videos, just y'all coming with me during my day. I've done, what have I done? mukbang video. I've done a mukbang with my sisters, and I've done a cruise vlog. So I also want to make Sims content because I love, like, when I tell you I watch Sims content all the freaking time. Like, if I skip a day, I'm probably gonna watch it by the next freaking day. Like, I love watching Sims, and I love doing my own creative stuff with Sims. So I want to share that with y'all. But I feel like to really grow as a page, you have a niche thing that makes people want to keep coming back for that exact type of thing. But since I'm not going to be that type of page, I'm going to just do everything that I like. It might be longer to grow, but who cares? I'm not no freaking millionaire. I'm not a no content house. I'm not one of those people that's already been well known on social media. I'm not one of those people that has a friend that's well known on social media. Like, literally anybody that's gonna come on my page is also a smaller person like me. We just be out here living life, doing stuff, and then we be sitting there with our friends. Oh my gosh, girl, we're so funny. We need to start a podcast. Oh my gosh, oh, we're so funny. We need to start making content. Like, that's literally me and my people, bro. Like, we just be sitting there living our regular everyday lives just to go on social media and see somebody do that exact same thing, but yet they just made like $300,000 because they recorded themselves doing it. Like, if I could be a vlogger 24/7, I would. Shoot, you ain't gotta ask me twice. If I could vlog, I would be a vlogger through and through. No games, no jokes. Alright, y'all, so now to the next part of this video. So I talked about this new desk that I got. So this is for content creation. It's just supposed to be a little small desk that I'm going to put right in front of our window in the room, so that way I don't have to get a big content light right now, because, you know, at the end of the day, you got to cut corners where you can. So instead of getting me a big content light right now, I just went ahead and got this desk from Walmart. It only costs like $37, so I'm just gonna see if I can go ahead and build this without my boyfriend's help, because I'm a strong, independent black woman and I don't need no man, even though I do need my man and I love him. So we're gonna see if I can be Bob the Builder. If I can be bad all by myself and be Bob the Builder right now. I probably can't. I'm probably just gonna end up opening this and just causing a project that he's gonna have to start right when he gets off work. Sorry, baby, but the goal is to get it done all by myself. You know, I'm gonna time lapse this, so we're about to have a time lapse right about now. Y'all, so Walmart just blowed me. So the thing that I ordered, right, the next step to it, very first steps on here, as you see, it says that B has to connect into the holes. Look at this junk, y'all. Look at this junk. There's no holes. They didn't give me no holes on this. Like, you see how this is the same piece, but there's holes for the flathead screw and the dowels to go into. They didn't put any of the pre-made holes in here. There's no freaking pre-made holes, so that just kind of ruined that. So we're gonna have to wait till my man gets home, because I don't know if we're gonna have to get like a power drill or something, get that out, or if I'm gonna have to go back to Walmart and let them know, like, yeah, so y'all didn't give me the piece that I needed. Like, y'all didn't give me the correct piece, like, or the piece isn't made. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah, they didn't do it correctly. Watch this, y'all. I didn't even need to cut the video because I immediately noticed. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Walmart. The piece is right here. I forgot that oh my gosh. I feel so bad. Oh my gosh. Y'all, the piece was right here this whole time beside me. And okay, another time lapse of me actually building it correctly, because I didn't realize that I put the piece on the other side of me and that was not the correct piece. That's crazy work, y'all. and we are done. I finally finished the desk. Honestly, that was on me for saying that Walmart, you know, gave me the wrong part because I didn't realize that I had put the part in another spot. But yeah, we're all done. Desk looks good. I'm really Bob the Builder, Bobbiana the Builder, Bobbiana the Builder, Bobbiana the Builder. Bob, Bob, Bob. Honestly, that was Bill, not the science guy. But anyways, period. I did it. We're gonna try and take this whole working out thing seriously. So right now I just kind of swept the floor and everything. I found this girl on YouTube that does workout videos, so I'm gonna go ahead and try my best to lock in. It's 30 days. It's a 30-day summer workout, so we're gonna try and lock in. This is gonna be our day one of doing this workout. I'm pretty sure a lot of the workouts are on the floor, so I have my dog sitting in the cage right now, so that way she doesn't keep jumping all over me, because she's gonna think I'm trying to play with her if I lay on the floor. And I just swept up a bunch of her hair, because if you don't know, I have a shedding dog. So yeah, I'm nervous, but yeah, we changed it to our workout clothes. We finna lock in, y'all. Time to lock in. I haven't worked out in so long. This is so hard. Day one of working out. I feel like I did good, y'all. I feel like I did good a freaking enough. Alright, TS Squad, thank you so much for making it to this point in the video. If you made it to this point in the video, make sure that you comment down Bobbiana the Builder, because I definitely was Bobbiana the Builder building that table. Well, not a table, it was a desk, but still I built it. Even though I was struggling, I was finna crash out at one point, but in the day it got done. I was working out even though I was finna crash out at one point, but it still got done. Thank you so much for sticking around. I know I'm all over the place, but in the day, that's what this page is about. I'm me, I'm myself. I'm not trying to be like anybody else. I'm not trying to be like a perfect content creator. I'm literally just picking up my phone and recording, and I just hope for y'all to stick around, like, comment, and subscribe. If you subscribe, you'll definitely stick around and join the family, join the TA family for sure. Make sure you follow me on my personal Instagram page, which is TARJANAEE, so my first name with an extra E at the end. Make sure you follow me on all of my nail social media pages. All of those pages are NailzinSession, nails with a Z, so NailzinSession. Make sure that you like, comment, and you subscribe. Turn on those post notifications so you'll know whenever I have my next video coming. The next video will be, spoiler alert, a little bit of a gaming related video, and I know y'all are gonna love it. I'm excited for it. I'm already sitting here planning for it, writing down my notes. I'm not gonna flip it over so y'all can't see the notes, but yeah, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. I had an amazing time making this video for you. See you in the next video. Bye.